You know, it would come from something like. Something like that. Marcus Smith, and all the records you'd hear would be the local gospel choirs, which would be a regular choir, 25 singers mixed between men and women, everybody playing tambourines or something, and maybe one organist, and there would be a lead female and a lead male singer, and they would just wail at each other. It was like a competition to see who could out-testify. And I'll tell you, as a musician listening to this stuff, I had to get out to stop the car, It was so moving. It was absolutely irresistible. I mean, I think the gospel church is probably the greatest vocal training ground because they all come from there. I mean, Aretha Franklin, Chaka Khan, all of those people learn to sing in these choirs. And I mean, they don't hold back, believe me, I mean, they're screaming. And it's just so wonderful because they're using the talent they have in the most emotionally expressive way. I think we're all trying to do that to some degree. But this is so unbridled, so natural. And what they would be singing would be the latest pop song. But what they do in those things is they change the words, like, I love you, baby, would be I love you, Lord, or something. They should be thinking about that. Just try and find some great, big, juicy notes, and then let them, start to connect up. Yeah, that's a good place to start right there. Anybody else? Yeah. I'd just like to do a little Scottish, it's my mother's favourite Scottish song. It was written by Robert Burns. It's called My Love Is Like a Red, Red Rose.
What about your album?
Yeah, I did an album of Robert Burns tunes a few years ago.
Lovely album.
But anyway, I'd just like to do it for you now because it's an example of how when you play a chord melody on the guitar, you can personalise it in a lot of ways. You're not stuck to having to play the correct changes. You can put things in that you like. So this is my version of 300-year-old Robert Burns song. if you do any gigs in Croatia, watch out for this Tony Soprano guy, okay?